Hey guys, welcome back to my video. So today in this video, I'm basically going to talk about one of the email structures, checkout abandonment email structure that has generated our client over $36,000, right? So you can see over here, like the screenshot of the flow I basically took from their like clients, Klaviyo account. So here you can see this is the checkout abandonment email flow that we have created, and we basically like tested time delay as well as the subject line. And this flow alone generated around $36,000 within less than 40 days, right? So like within less than 40 days of setting this flow, it generated around like $36,000. So I've also like took a screenshot of the structure that we set them up, that we have like set them up, right? So here you can see like the email 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and also you can see the sales that these email have got. So here's like 5K, like here's 4K, and or like 2, right? And other like sales that this email has got. So altogether, there are like 6 email follow-ups that we have set up for this brand, and I'm also going to go in more details about the structure, as well as I'm going to show you the actual email design, the outline, because I can show you the actual email design because we are on an NDA agreement with them, and I can reveal the brand name as well as the designs, right? So I basically like created an outline, so it will be like helpful for you. And as Q4 is, here, like this will be really helpful, especially like if you have to set up, like any like checkout or cart abandonment email. And also, if you're a brand doing over $20,000 per month, then you can just book down a call with me in the link in the description. And for every call booked, right? So like if you like just book a call with me, then we will also create you like 2 free Halloween email campaigns that you can basically like send out to your list. And for that, like you must be a brand or dropshipping store that's doing over $20,000. So feel free to book down a call with me. We can just have a chat, like about your strategies or how we can like improve your strategies, or basically like a consulting, right? And yeah, so back to the video. So I'll just go in more detail about the strategy that we use for this brand. I'll just go over this one copy and show you on the outline, right? So firstly, like, we did 2 tests. That was like time delay as well as the subject line. So for the time delay, we basically like set up a conditional split, right? And that was like 2 hours as well as 4 hours. And like the email flows basically like continued from there, right? And on the subject line, like I can show you like exactly which subject line worked, because on the subject line there is the brand's name. So at the first, we waited for 2/4 hours, the A/B test, and on the first email, our main objective was just reminding them about their like product that they just abandoned, right? So if you see this like email, outline, you can see at the first like it was like a headline, right? Did you forget something, or like have you forget something, like anything that you want to put on the headline? And then we had a hero image, and basically like a section change here, like we did a kind of like a design change over here, and simple like body text, right? And CTA, and basically like highlighting their like product, the dynamic section, and then a simple CTA. And on the footer, like we basically like highlighted the magazines that they were featured in, and payment option. And payment option is like really important. You want to do this in every abandonment flow that you set up. That might be your site, browse, cart, or checkout, because you need to make sure like people know like what payment like is available on your store, right? Because that's basically like one objection handling on your email itself. And then we basically like had icons that was relating to the brand's promises, as well as USPs, like free shipping, like product made in US only, and some hassle-free returns, like those icons, right? And then we had the social icons, and then the on-subscribe copy. So this is like really simple outline, and if you want, you can also remove this hero image on your like the first email to make your email more lighter. For this brand, we put this because like we want to make sure like our email also looks beautiful, right? So that's why we put the hero image. And on the hero image, like it was basically like one, like the model as well as like one card. So we put one card over here and the model like holding the product, right? And then we waited after like 8 hours for like 8 hours, and on the email too, basically it was again reminding them about their checkout, right? And it was like a bit different design than the first email. And here we also like highlighted like some other products that they might be interested in. So if they didn't like this product, then they can just go and purchase like other products, right? So the structure was really simple, like headline, hero image, and section change, again body text, CTA, right? And then the dynamic section, again CTA, and then the options for showing our the products, and footer, right? So this was like after 8 hours. Like if you want, if you want, you can also skip this step, and you can directly give discount from the second, like email too. But when you do that, you want to make sure like you basically like wait for like 1 day or something like that, right? So here you can see on the first two email, without giving any discount, we generated more than like I think $15,000, right? So without giving any discount to, like we generated them $15,000, right? So that's like all good margins on the product without giving any discount. So on the third email, it was basically like giving an incentive, right? Like 15%, 25%. Of course, like I can't, like reveal the offer that we use for this brand. And it was basically with a time delay. And it was basically with, like a time expiry. That's like 48 hours, right? So here in this like outline, you can see we have just mentioned the offer, like if you are giving 25% off, then like 25% off on your card, and we are basically like giving them the discount code right away, right, and the CDA. So if people are just interested in the product too, whenever like they see the email at the basically like first glance, they'll just click and go to the product, just put that the code, and they will purchase, right? So you want to follow this structure, and then the hero image, of course, and then basically like the headline again, 25% off your order. And basically like here we are just personalizing, like by putting their name and also like copy, and then again showing them the offer, and also like the offer expiry, like the offer expires in 20, the offer expires in like 48 hours, and then the CTA, the dynamic section CTA, right? And here we are basically like highlighting the reviews, right, just to like increase the like brand trust for to the customers. Like if they still have doubt, then they can just go to the reviews, and they can make sure like the product is legitimate, and they can just purchase, right? And then we have our footer. So after like again waiting after 1 day of sending the third email, we send and reminder like email, like giving them the discount. And on the discount we basically tell like there's only 24 hours left, right? Because on the third email there was like 48 hours, and after 1 day like it's 24 hours. And we are also trying to remove any objection like they might have. So if they are like still not convinced, like with our reviews and the offer, then we can basically like highlight, like other like why, like choose our product, right? So yeah, so for this brand it was like 4 points. And we also put like other product criterias, because like they used to sell, like different criteria like product, right? If you have for your brand, you can do that. Or you can also like add, like all the products like we did for this email, right? And then we add like a body copy, where it is, yeah, then we add like it and then we added like a body copy, basically like talking about the brand goals and like what makes them different, of course, and then the CTA, right? And this structure was also similar to the previous one. We basically like had, like 24 hours left for this discount or for your like checkout, and showing them the offer again, and quick CTA, right? So here in this, like flow, you can see, so it was like third and fourth email. So here you can see like it generated $2,000, $6,000 after we gave the offer, and again like $1,000, and it's like $600, right? So on the fourth email, like the sales was not that great, but still like on the third and the fourth, like it's good amount after giving the discount, of course. And then on like the fifth email, it was basically, so here's like the fifth email, right? So it was basically just like reminding them that the discount is going to expire in 12 hours. You, if your deliverability is not that good, then you can skip this step too. But for this brand, like the deliverability was okay, so we decided to go with like a last reminder, right? And that was basically like 12 hours. So after like sending the fourth email, after 12 hours we send and like fifth email, telling them that this is the last chance to get the products in like discounted price, right? So last chance as the headline, you can put anything, right, like related to your copies. And again show them the offer, discount code, like last 12 hours left, CTA, right? This is the structure that you want to follow in almost like every designs, right, in the sales email especially. And this is the CTA, hero image, body copy, like show them the offer code again, expire in 12 hours, right? CTA, you have like your dynamic section. And if you want, this is like really optional, right? You can put like one review, basically like highlighting, like a big image like of a customer using your product, and basically like a small copy. For this brand we highlighted that too, but if you want, you can also like skip this process and simply go with the footer, right? So this is like the optional one. And we have the last email, so this goes after like 2 or 3 days. So for this brand we send after like 2 days. So here we basically like extend the discount for additional 24 hours. So we are telling them like, hey, we have extended your like discount for additional 24 hours, right? And we are making sure the sender name goes from the founder or like any representative from the brand name. So you can see this is the structure, right? So it's like extended your like 25% discount for like additional 24 hours. You can also like do increased discount. If you're giving 28% discount on your like other emails, then you can basically like send a last email telling them that there's like 25% off, like we have increased your discount by 5%, right? And this is like a compliment from us to like not like leave you as a customer or something like that. Just make the copy, and then reveal the discount. Oh sorry, like the wording, reveal the discount, right, and the CTA, hero image, and also like a personalized body copy, because you want to make sure like it's as personalized as possible to relate with the customer. And then you have the CTA and the dynamic section, and also like one body copy, right, like basically like telling them, like don't miss out, this is your last chance. And then the CTA, and you want to also make sure like you put a contact or section over here, right? So this is like really important in this last email, because if they're not purchasing over here in this, like other like 5 emails, then there's high chance like they might have certain questions. Then they can just go into the contact or session, and they can contact to the respective like representative, right? So we have also seen a pretty good success rate on this one. And then we have the footer. So on the last structures, like here you can see, on the like fourth email I've already shown you. So on the fifth email you can see like it's 2000, like $1,000. So it's around like $3,000 from itself. And sixth email, so this one, it's like last reminder is like 700, 400, something like that, right? So like overall it's really good, right? $36,000 from checkout abandonment, like it's really amazing. And for most of the stores, like they really have a huge problem with like abandoning their cart or abandoning their checkout, right? So you can follow this structure for your store too. And like if you find this like a lot of work, then you can just book down a call with me, and we will help you set it up, right? Of course, like the requirement is your store must be doing over $20,000. And thank you for watching this video. Feel free to like apply this structure. And yeah, let me know in the comments like if you just like use this and you got the great results, or like whatever like you did from this structure. Like let me just know like the results that you basically got. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And on the future, like I'll also make more video like this. And also let me know on the comments like which video, like what type of video like should I make in the future. So yeah, like have a great day.